Hello everyone, peace be with you. Welcome to this Jacko Club's production. Today we are going to be jumping into the much beloved, fantastical world of Tamriel. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for being here. Please consider liking, subscribing, and ringing the bell button for notifications if you do. You can find us on various social media platforms linked in the description below. Without further ado, let's get into it. So we have been tasked as the Dragonborn with finding the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, and that's just what we're going to do. The Greybeards have certainly made quite an impression on us, and so is really this whole thing. You know, we gotta think, especially this kind of construction would seem would already be fairly significant to someone in the modern world. You know, if you travel to a place like Tibet, for example. Seeing all sorts of monasteries and stuff built up in the mountains is a really moving thing. See humanity's dedication to that sort of thing. But when you bring it into the context of the medieval world, it's all that more impressive. So here are these people with this incredible power who have brought themselves to this peak of the summit to, instead of just using that power to go out and conquer the world, to really contemplate in a higher sense, what does that power mean? What were they meant to use it for? How is it meant to be used? So on and so forth. And Jurgen, the main player in today's quest, other than us, is the prime example of that as the founder. So we'll talk more about that as we walk down the mountain. I did want to read this because I missed it last time when I was walking up the mountain. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. And I think that very much sets the tone of what we were just talking about there, right? That there's something deeper to the voice than just, say, magic, for example. Something that just about anyone picks up as an incantation and sort of uses to their own end. Rather something that's more like, say, the Force from Star Wars, for example. That is something that is given to people. Some people are born with innate ability, and that comes both from sort of an omnipotent, benevolent power, and also works best when the person using it uses it in conjunction with that power. And it can also be very dangerous when twisted in another form. We aren't going to walk too far. Let's just get up here so we, get the vibe of the Dragonborn having descended the mountain with all this stuff on his heart and mind. A lot to think about, no doubt, to be sure. In the meantime, though, where are we actually going? Up there. Okay, so let's have some fun and travel up that way by horseback instead of using the cart. So we'll start here. Can we get a horse? That's a different problem. Maybe the way back we'll check that place out. Because now that I think about it, we are trying to save up for a house. And we saw how it went last time when we stole a horse. It did not go very well. Peter was called. Things got ugly. So
need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
That would in fact be why I'm talking to you. Actually, I should go to a vendor first. Because we did not have a chance to do that after a long trek last time. Oh, this is fun. Hello there.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
I think at this point the Dragonborn sold on that.
Fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
A voice like that, I am just in fear and trembling. It's brilliant of you to attack me in Whiterun, where I am a Thane, no less. Oh, she's already dead. Why am I not surprised?
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Yeah, I suppose he would. I would hope he'd be aware of why I have my weapon drawn. Given they just killed a man over it. Well, let's take that for evidence. We'll as usual. Oh, this is perfect. We can char him up a little bit. Oh, look at those eyes. Where'd the arrows come from? Who had a bow? His body just did a nice little spin.
Oh, what happened?
Look away, child. This is, maybe we should just go straight to the river.
Ah, dead body.
One of those kids is gonna grow up to be a warrior, and the other one perhaps not so much. He's gonna sell for a pretty penny, but it is a shame that I cannot take it. He's a woman. Don't do a woman like that. Or the kids like that, for that matter. Take everything else, though.
I'm
You
not
look a
afraid
bit
of you.
peaky.
No, even if you
Sure
are
you
my
shouldn't
ally.
be home in bed.
And that's what you have to say right now? Okay. Each their own, Nazim. You'll end up here one day. Don't you worry. You know you know.
Everything's for sale. Trinkets, odds and ends.
As
that
much
sort
as
of
I might
thing.
like to yell at you, Bellathor, I am okay today. I should put that on before the
I'd
thing I
even
saw
buy
that
one of
first.
your relics
Oh, here we go.
if you're looking to sell.
I work
Yeah,
for Bellathor
that's
at the
a
general
little
goods
joke.
store.
That's why I say those sorts of things about our man Bellathor here. Put this on, so prices are better. Alright. We're gonna make a lot of money out of
You
this.
just let me-
We might even be able to go
Trinkets,
buy the house
odds and
from
ends, that sort of thing.
Charles. Weird. Woo-wee! Dang. You know what? I know what I want to save this for, though. I think we might just hold on to this. Let's just say there's another frost troll coming up that this will be useful for. Sally. Oh, it's so tempting. It's so you know what? I think I'm just gonna learn a paralysis spell for when we get there because I want that money. Oh, I forgot. We can't get any more money out of him right now without it technically being our own money. He just really has nothing worth our time. We're gonna be grateful we're here to keep you in business. That's what's weighing us down so much. Right. I don't want to get rid of any of these things because they make great armor later, and you need more of them than you might think. I don't know how many off the top of my head. I'm not trying to use outside knowledge that much to get ahead in this game. A little bit of, natural experience of it. So we can buy a house now.
Something to say?
I don't know if it's better.
Well met.
We still have Uthgard. We're able to move. I think we go for the horse right now. Especially because we have
Are you feeling all right?
created our own little unnecessary side quest by me accidentally placing that marker, and I just
Sometimes
happen to
miss the
know.
soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
And I know that this guy's a quest for us that we can do that's out that way, so that's a pretty fun one. We'll do it.
No, friend, that I'm not. But I get along with your kind well enough. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since.
I have an option to ask him what the two were arguing about, but I don't see anyone else that he's having an argument with.
Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
The warrior people. Do you need help finding the
Tracked to
sword?
A group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm
Ask him
saying
if you need
this,
help.
but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
I may have given it that kind of lead up
If you find that
if
sword, please bring it to me.
he was about to like contract me, but I don't know, it seems like a fairly reasonable thing to say. Is like, hey, you look like an adventurer. If you happen to stumble across my father's sword, which, how I know what his father's sword is, don't ask me. If I happen to stumble across it, please pick it up. Sounds pretty reasonable to me. Let's see how much
Potions. You should try Arcadia's
his
coat.
horse cost. House too.
Man like you needs a war horse, I reckon.
Something like that.
So, got one all saddled if you've got the coin.
$1,000 gold. I'll take it.
You've got a deal.
Guess we don't have enough for the
It's
house.
one with the saddle. Ride strong.
Alright. Let us ride off into the wilderness. Oh, hold on. I have to learn war crimes. Now I'm realizing I never bothered to read why the cultist was attacking me. I already know flames? No! Like 100 gold. Tragic. Okay. What was that person doing trying to kill me? Board the vessel Northern Maiden, docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn known as Jack of Clubs before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirak shall be most pleased. Pretty interesting barrow here, but gonna avoid it. I need to take on the whole world today. So there's another dragonborn out there named Mirak. He has a cult following. Not a good guy. Not someone using his powers for good, kind of like we were discussing on the way down from the mountain. I'm bludgeoning some wolves right now. Oh! Oh! Oh, boy. Good boy. I just kicked a wolf in the throat and then bashed his skull in with a mace. That's an experience. We were trying to exterminate the dangerous wildlife. I don't know if we really need to be that brutal. Oh, that's an elk up there. Okay. There's Halted Stream Camp. Let's quick save here. And do we blow our way in or do we sneak? Part of me that says sneak is the part of me that plays Overwatch and says I need to work on being able to play Hanzo and whatever, literally anytime I can. Another part of me says we just learned flames and we should blow it up. Okay, someone in chat saying tiptoe in. We'll side with sneak today. We aren't gonna totally sneak, like we're gonna sneak kill them. We'll be a little stealthy. I don't have my light armor. Well, technically I do. But my companion is holding it, but she doesn't have her light armor. See a lot of movement in there right now. That's odd. They already kind of spotted me. Oh, it's the elk. Well, that went okay. Flames. Let's favor that so we have it next time. And then I also want to... What is favorited? The Steel Warhammer. Very good. So we're going to go flame a bunch of them and then bash heads in with the Warhammer. Because that sounds like fun. Oh, they're attacking my horse. They most certainly deserve to die by flames. Come over here. Attack me, not the animal, you psychopaths. Okay then. Well, that's an answer to the problem. See if there's another way in. Maybe we can sneak in the second half. Doesn't look like. Let's try and sneak our way in. Right now, using an Imperial bow.
Huh?
Is this really that surprising to you? You went through a door. You... Okay. You don't bring Uthgerd along for her brains. Oh! Apparently don't bring me along for that either.
Huh?
Should've been watching my step. Roasting friends.
Is someone there?
I love that you're still questioning if someone's there. Ooh. Oh. Gee, a heart shot it and then a headshot. You have a key now. Make good use of that. Usually in terms of weight to gold, I say like it has to be 5 times in value, whatever it is in pounds. Nothing here really worth taking. The iron helmet, actually. Oh, I'm carrying too much. This stuff. That stuff sells like platinum.
I'm still here.
Much less strong. We're proficient miners here. But your valuable things is iron, iron, and more iron. So, you're only able to partially sneak up to that because you have heavy armor on. I'm gonna expect out here. Takes a couple pot shots off. We don't have anything powerful enough that can just snipe someone to death anyways, even if we get a headshot, so. Look.
Get ready.
Oh,
Trouble
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Pretty mean looking person right there, so let's start with that. We're not going to get a chance to scout it while remaining sneaky. We want that 2 times bonus we get from a sneak attack, so
Is someone there?
I missed. Actually, probably. Yup. Got rid of 1. Better even than doing a bunch of damage with our first swing, or our first shot to someone who's going to stay alive, taking someone out, because if we take them out, they can't do any damage to us, versus if we just damage another guy, sure, we'll get him down sooner, but there's still going to be 3 people instead of 2 simultaneously attacking us. Maximum damage. This guy's gonna get a nice hit on us because he got closer than I was expecting him to. Me. I'm gonna try and duel him in two-handed weapons. Oh, he missed. To respond to UPV, yes, it was in her ribs, but it was in her ribs face, like going up into, like underneath her breast. And it was right about where the heart is. Like, your heart is like right in between your left breast and your upper left ribs. Oh, well, we wanted steel armor. Take it off that guy. I'm gonna work on fatigue, that'll sell well too. Gentlemen, we have an armor upgrade, and we're finally out of the Iron Helmet stage of Skyrim. Very sad. A classic helmet, but at least we still get some nice horns. I do love this steel helmet. It's actually, in my opinion, at least a normal steel helmet, one of the best looking in the game. Most practical. Sorry, Mammoth friend. They were not nice to you. They got their hands on a mammoth. I don't know. Oh, sorry, Uthgard. Really should have learned by now to not walk directly behind me. There's another trap here. I'm not going to walk over either of them, but if you do, that's up to you. Ah. Trap. That caught a high elf and an elk? Maybe he was hunting? Ow. But it is sad. Drag him out a little bit to give him a little bit more honorable death. Like what his people may have done to us in the past. I don't know what he himself did. There's at least a little respect. Rather than just laying face down in some bandit trap somewhere. At least face this guy. Or, oh, come on, man. Not that heavy. I know I just picked up a nail there, but... I mean, it's mute mineral ore. That sounds valuable. Which is as far as spells go. Leather boots are also always nice to have. We were talking about getting a set of light armor earlier, and that's a good quality one. If we can get a full set. The guy we sniped. So where is the third guy? The guy looked like he had like spells. The boots. Take them. For good money. Here's the family sword. A lot of other valuable stuff. Very good. Walk on out of here. Slowly but surely. We are encumbered. Definitely gonna need to stop at Morthal, but we are much richer for having been here. Let's also level up. In the spirit of remaining balance, let's do a little bit of magicka. That being said, I've realized the need for us to give us some sort of buff to our sneaking. Archery will come later too. 20% harder to attack ones. That will be nice. Okie dokie. We are gonna have to fight these wolves. Yeah, we can't outrun them. Horseback. Which is weird. You would think a horse could be able to outrun a wolf, but not in Skyrim for some reason. Well, maybe we should go back for Uthgard. Oh, there she is. That'll save us some time. Would have been the right thing to do, to go find her, but good that we don't have to. There's a bear right there. We might have to just plow our ways through to get to Morthal. There's also, according to our map, a dragon burial site up around here. Yeah, it looks like right is an option to get to Morthal, so let's skip the barrow. Find this dragon burial site where maybe, just maybe, be part of our show. It looks like there's also a temple up here. Well, a dragon, for one. Was kind of expected. Should be an interesting fight, given that, you know, I am encumbered. But I think we can take... Oh, boy. As I say, I think we can take him. I realized that... Or I hit the wrong button. Look. We took down that other dragon. That's just... You know, lowest level baby dragon. How hard could it be? Took a risk there on our life, but pretty used to how much damage that does at this point, so Okay. Is that necessary? Not very honorable. I mean, like a man dragon. Hitting any of these shots? Because why would we? Healing in our right hand, sparks in the left. Sparks in the right hand, healing left. It is a little bit jarring that use right click for your left hand and left click for your right hand. There's someone here who apparently did not meet a great fate while trying to fight this dragon himself. Okay, friend. He landed so hard that he disappeared into the ether, apparently. Yeah. Use whatever opportunities we can. Break up his shouts, because I think he still loses. He has to go back to his cooldown if we break it halfway through. We'll save the next hit for that. But once he gets to half health, he won't take off anymore. Come on, dragon. I know I have just the thing to get past my wounds. Cheese. Cheese, ladies and gentlemen. It's the goat. Half pun. You could even call it that. You're welcome. Ah, here we go. Nice. Man, he went down like a chump. We got like the epic animation. It wasn't even like that impressive. Slam from the side and then bash to skull in on the top. But what else do you expect from a Warhammer? Dealt 40,000 damage. We got body of an adventurer here, who unfortunately was not able to best the dragon himself. Let's set him a little bit more upright. We tried. He died in honorable combat. He is, no doubt, found his ways to Stalingrad. I was watching a lot of Star Trek recently, so the first thing that came to mind was Stovacor. Something about fantasy and S-based names for places where warriors go when they die, it seems. I think a bigger challenge than fighting that dragon is going to be finding our horse. Oh, never mind. Here he is. Though arguably also still easier than fighting that dragon. I didn't even bother to check like what we killed that dragon for. What shout did we get from that? Frost breath. Neat. Given that he was a fire-breathing dragon, that's a little bit odd. But hold on to that for now. For now. Aren't gonna use the soul we took from him to get it, because we can find better stuff elsewhere. Okay. Let's... Oh, boy. That's not the frost troll I meant earlier. I said we were expecting one later. I did, like, the second I walked in there, I'm like, I recognize this barrow. Oh, please don't die, horse. I'm glad I quick saved. Uthgard, you shot the horse. Yes, run. Oh, you scum. Oh. I guess I did wander into his home, but like... Oh, man. Alright. Oh, well, there he is, now that I respawn up here. whatever ruin this is full of frost trolls. Let's see if we can't eke our way down the mountain. Skyrim horse physics. So far, so good. Alright, and we haven't been caught by any frost trolls yet. Got a quick save point, and we're past it. That's a spider, just on the road. A bold one. I don't know if it can even take my horse. This one, for Gibbon's reference, is in fact legal. A legally obtained horse. I care so little about you, spider, that I'm not even going to elude you. I just want to get to Morthal. Man, all of my time playing Skyrim, I don't think I've ever just encountered a spider on the road. To be fair, I don't spend a lot of time up here. Hold on. Looks like we got some other moment. Other drama.
Supposed to feel safe in our own homes.
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
It's no use. Let's get back to it then.
Interesting. Like the people of Morthal have showed up with torches in hand at the Earl's house to demand that she get rid of a wizard in the town? Also like a full Imperial legate up there. What is going on here? A lot of drama, but not something we're really in town for. We're just looking... Find ourselves a shop. Keep walking through here. Oh, you woman. You do not read healthy to me. I can't catch her because I can't run because I'm encumbered. But she definitely reads vampire. We're just gonna follow her. And, 'cause this isn't creepy at all.
How can I help a brother Nord?
Stop this woman? Doing? Might be totally wrong. I'm just creepily following this woman down the boardwalk.
Well, aren't you the handsome one? You and I should spend some time together.
Oh, apparently she had the other thing in mind. I have the option to say, Hrogar burned his house down for you. But I don't know who I heard that from.
Do they?
No to
How
what,
delightful.
Gibbon?
I'm lucky to have a man that is so devoted to me. Until next time.
You tried again, and now you're 60% based. Well, she was flirting with me, I guess. I know that much. But no overt proof that she's a vampire. Those eyes did kind of say that. We'll have to check back in on that. Keep an eye on her. She's no doubt keeping an eye on me, I suppose. Oh, this guard killed something. Disgusting. Another spider. That is in fact another spider. He have loot. Doesn't have loot. Life is sad and purposeless. So apparently some dude burned his house down to somehow express affection towards that woman. How that works, I don't know. But we have our own problems. That being that we are grossly over encumbered and nothing to do with it. So we might have to just fast travel back to Whiterun and do another selling montage. I would be looking at me too, like that, if I were you. Sorry about that. Probably spooked me a little bit. The fishing map. Neat. Well, while we're on a horse, we can still fast travel when encumbered, so let's do that.
Awful. Better not get me sick.
Apparently I look sick. Tell you what, I definitely look sick. Not the kind you're thinking. I look so sick that I don't have to obey the laws of gravity anymore. Well, fast travel back to Whiterun. At least we can buy a house to store some crap in.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Well, I was, but gave me no option to sell anything. Perhaps this man will be more reasonable.
We've got small weapons as
Ulfberth.
well as big. Maces, daggers, that sort of thing. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it don't look so good, so we're probably gonna pop up to
Need a blade?
to
You should talk to
Up.
Adrian at the forge.
up. Okay.
I work with my mother.
To the shrine in order to get that healed. I don't want to use our cure potion right here. Come on. Just gotta get to the shop. Please! This is what I get for being a DM that actually forces his players to use the weight limit in D&D. You only have 185 gold, Bellathor? You are really that bad at doing your job that you have not been able to climb your way up from me selling you out earlier, or buying you out. Okay, well, guess if I'm just that much better than you, we'll just have to see what you can afford to get from me today, Bellathor. I really don't want to go into the barrow with nothing to store my dragon bones in. Not really much else of a choice.
Sometimes I miss the...
Bellathor's a bum. Okay, well, back to Morthal. What a great video that was. Hope you'll consider checking out our various other accounts in the description below. We put out uplifting content 7 days a week. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. There's a lot more awesome content on the way. May you be there to see it. May God bless and keep you, and may we all live in eternal communion.